And welcome to the Ritz-Carlton Reserve Mandapa here in Bali. This is my first Ritz-Carlton Reserve. And welcome to the Bulgari Resort here in Bali. This is one of the most expensive and exclusive hotels on the whole island. Welcome to the Alila Villas, Uluwatu. And we are now doing hotel number 3 out of 7 in Bali. This is now my favorite lobby view I've ever had in my life. And welcome to the Ritz-Carlton here in Bali, Nusa Dua. This is the next hotel on our trip. This is hotel 4 out of 7. And welcome to the Alila Resort here in Ubud, 5th luxury hotel out of 7 we're doing in Bali in just 9 nights. Welcome to the Alila Seminyak. I normally only do Marriott hotels. However, on this trip, we're doing about half, if not more, Hyatt properties. Welcome to the Andaz Bali. This is our 7th hotel in Bali, wrapping up our whole trip. We just did the best 7 hotels in 9 nights, and this is the last one. Welcome to my ultimate Bali adventure where I just stayed at the 7 best hotels on the island in just 9 nights between Marriott and Hyatt. I selected the ones in my opinion I thought I would like the best. Now, one thing that makes Bali so special is how different it can feel depending on where you stay. You've got the stunning beach resorts with their incredible ocean views and white sand, many also located up on cliffs. But then you also have the jungle retreats with lush rice paddies, rivers, and that peaceful remote feeling like you're living in the Jungle Book. From the cliffside hideaways perched over the Indian Ocean to the serene jungle escapes surrounded by nature, Bali's luxury hotels offer an experience for every traveler. So after an amazing journey across the island, I now want to break down and rank all 7 hotels from the number 7 all the way to the number 1. Kicking things off at number 7 is the Ritz-Carlton in Nusa Dua. Now, we stayed here because I managed to get a nightly upgrade award approved to the incredible Sky Villa. We had 2 bedrooms, several bathrooms. It was massive, our own private infinity edge pool. This is what made our stay special. But otherwise, the standard rooms, the hotel is a little bit over 10 years old, so definitely showing its age. Breakfast also wasn't that fantastic. It was just kind of mediocre food. Service was perfect. Everyone was extremely friendly. They do also have a beach, but the pool area just seemed kind of medium, not that special. It can still be a great option due to the price point and great service, but for me, it just felt too large to be a luxury property. Next up at number 6, we have Alila Seminyak, located right on one of Bali's most popular beaches. One thing I really loved here was the breakfast. It was fantastic. They had both buffet and a la carte options, all unlimited. We loved the infinity edge pools overlooking the beach. They were absolutely stunning and we loved swimming in them. The lobby is also sleek and modern. It gives off that high-end luxury feeling. But the rooms, however, they were nice, but they were definitely starting to show their age a bit. And for me, the room is the most important part of any hotel. Service was great overall. It wasn't, though, exactly perfect compared to the other hotels on this list. It's still a beautiful resort, especially if you're redeeming your Hyatt points. It's a great value, but the vibe here for me did not live up compared to the other incredible resorts that we stayed at. At number 5, we have the Andaz Bali in Seminyak. This is the newest hotel I stayed at on the trip and still one of the newest hotels in Bali. I love that it was modern and relaxed. It's like a Balinese village. They actually incorporated traditional Balinese elements into the architecture, which makes it feel both stylish and connected to the local culture. I loved our villa. That was the huge highlight, as they do not have very many of these to go around, which just made our stay so special. The beach area is also very nice, white sandy beaches with a beautiful promenade walkway to walk along with tons of shopping and activities. The pool was just kind of mid. I did not go in it, but it looked nice. One of the areas here that stood out was definitely breakfast. They offered so many unique, creative dishes that I hadn't seen at any of the other resorts. Service was flawless from start to finish, but in terms of location and overall, it just doesn't have that dramatic luxury experience I'm looking for. It definitely was very premium, but not super incredible, also because the rooms don't really offer any ocean views. Alila Ubud lands at number 4, and for good reason. This jungle setting here is absolutely magical. This was my first time experiencing any kind of jungle resort like this. It also features now my favorite pool of the entire trip, the Infinity Edge pool overlooking the whole valley. It's like something out of a dream, just so peaceful and relaxing, especially just swimming to the edge. There is nothing like it. We were lucky enough to stay in a treehouse villa, which elevated the entire experience. I would say the standard rooms here are much more basic and they just don't have the wow factor. So because of this villa, and if you're planning to stay here, I highly recommend upgrading to one of these villas, but this is what makes it special. You literally feel like you're in a treehouse. The bathtub is just magical. Fill it up, you're looking out at the trees. It's definitely a place to stay. Come relax. It's also where we did get on the boat to go river rafting, was from this resort. They picked us up, it wasn't too far away, and it was also one of the best experiences we've ever had. Breakfast was excellent with a fantastic view and lovely setting. Overall, service here was very excellent. However, for elite status with Hyatt, we did not feel very recognized. They do not provide complimentary upgrades to any villas, and they also had no welcome note or amenity waiting for us in the room, even with the globalist status. Coming in at number 3 is Bulgari Resort Bali, the ultra-luxurious cliff-top resort that really blew me away with its stunning private beach. You take a special ride down 150 meters on the inclinator to reach the beach. It is an experience like no other, priceless. And once you're there, it's just incredible. You have the beautiful white sand beach you can walk along. It also has all the beautiful lounge chairs. You're just going to want to relax here for hours. Now the villas at Bulgari are huge and beautifully designed. Every single one looks like this, with amazing bathrooms and stunning landscaping all around. Now while the setting was perfect, the service wasn't as polished as I expected, especially at this high price point. There were little slip-ups that should not have happened in a resort like this. Still, the location, flawless landscaping, Infinity Edge pool, and private beach made this one of the best stops on the whole trip. At number 2, we have the Alila Villas Uluwatu, and I'll be honest, this was the most impressive resort I've ever stayed at, perched right on the cliffs overlooking the Indian Ocean. The views here are absolutely breathtaking, and the Infinity Edge pool is just spectacular. There is no architecture like this at any other resort. It's just incredible. There's also no beach access here, unfortunately, but honestly, with the views and the service and the villas, you don't even miss it. Now, the villas are all massive. Everybody gets their own villa. There are no standard rooms here. They're all villas, each with its own private huge pool. And the design is sleek, modern, and effortlessly luxurious. The service here was incredible, and the breakfast was our favorite on the whole trip. So many fresh dishes, yummy lattes, so many different kinds of lattes in different colors, and it was a sit down, order off the menu, unlimited options breakfast. You didn't have to keep getting up, bumping into people at the buffet. You could just relax and enjoy the views with one of the best breakfasts ever. This property is perfect if you're looking for a high-end private retreat with those jaw-dropping views. And finally, the number 1 spot goes to Mandapa, a Ritz-Carlton reserve. This resort was a life-changing experience for me. The service was perfect from the moment we arrived to everyone we encountered to departing. Everyone was so attentive and every detail was taken care of. We were fortunate to be upgraded to one of the riverfront pool villas and waking up every morning to the sound of the Aigung River flowing right outside our door. That was just something I will never forget. The entire resort is designed to feel like a sacred village with lush greenery, rice paddies, and the calm, spiritual atmosphere of Ubud all around you. This was without a doubt the most unique and transformative hotel stay I've ever experienced. It had the absolute most magical breakfast experience, so many options. It was buffet and order off the menu, as well as one of the coolest pools It also has incredible views of the rafters flowing right by the river while you're not only in your room, but also just walking around on property. It's more than just a hotel, it's a journey, and that's why it's my top pick. And let's not forget about the famous Kubu dining riverfront experience. We did the tasting meal, and it had so many courses with views and sounds of the river. So there you have it, my ranking of the 7 best hotels in Bali. Each one of these properties has something special to offer, and depending on what kind of experience you're after, any of them could be perfect for you. Whether you're dreaming of a cliffside villa with ocean views, a serene jungle retreat, or a trendy beachfront escape, Bali's luxury hotels have it all. Be sure to check out the individual reviews for each of these hotels I mentioned, linked below in the description, where I break down the details of each of my stays one by one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you plan your own Bali adventure.